Guys, so if you haven't met the president for South Florida Cricket, well, here comes the president walking very tall. He is a man who knows the game, he loves the game, and we just want to welcome him. So Roger Tracey, we just want to say welcome, we just want to say congratulations. We understand that you are now the new president of the South Florida Cricket League. You have already been working with the group. We have seen where you are part of merging all the various competition that was happening around, which was watering down the cricket, if you may say. But now, you are now the man who will be leading South Florida. And the question I want to know is just to tell us, the goal that you have for cricket in South Florida and on the wider market, cricketed in the US.
Well, thanks, Ian. First of all, thanks for inviting me on your platform. The word is unity. As you mentioned, all leagues in South Florida are now together. That's something we were looking for a number of years, and we've finally achieved that. And the work now begins, right? The elections yesterday, that's just the first step. We have a good team together, and again, it's not just the president, right? There's the administration, and there are also the members as well. And we all got to work together to make sure that South Florida cricket is the best in the country, and that's really the goal. I think we want to work on getting sponsorship in our league, which we haven't had for a long time. And then, we can really look to invest in our youth programs and also, just in general our facilities here in South Florida. And essentially, try to improve the state of our cricket in this region.
Well, that's a lot that you have on your table. I know that a lot is expected,
Absolutely.
To whom much is given, much is expected. So we know how it is, especially here in South Florida, that is so diversified, different cricketers, different background. It's always going to be challenging to work across the different communities, but we expect that you definitely going to do it. And what I would say, many would not know that you're also a part of the management team for the South Florida Alliance. We know that you guys won your last game. Could you just tell us a little bit about that too, taking you away from cricket here, but putting you where the minor league here in the US is growing? We have seen so much cricketers coming from overseas, so we see cricket is growing. Just tell us a little bit about the minor league and based on the performance of your team so far, South Florida Alliance.
Yeah, well, it's really about creating the right environment. I think the Lions, obviously, we haven't done well the last couple of years. This year, we decided to take a new approach, which essentially was, trying to pull these guys together, create a more sort of, relaxing sort of environment where players can express themselves. So far, I think it's working. We've played 3 games, we've won 2. I think the team is looking good, and we can all get better from here.
And I understand, or should I say, I know Shonda Paul, the coach of the Lions. Tell us what that brings and what that means to South Florida Lions.
He's a legend. I think the players obviously all look up to him. He's someone that when he doesn't say a lot, but when he speaks, everyone listens. And he has great knowledge of the game. Obviously, he's a legend of the game. He's played for international cricket for 20 something years. So having someone like him in our corner obviously bodes well for the team. Players are always looking to him to share his experiences, and he's always willing to help. Having someone like Chandler Paul around, it's really been helpful to the team.
Well, we're just going to say thank you again. We just want to say congratulations. Thanks for taking the time out to just talk to us over here. And as we say, we look forward to the work that you have cut out for you. But just so you know, you'll have all of our support here in South Florida. Thank you, Bart.
Thank you very much.
So there you have it, guys, from the president himself, president of the South Florida Cricket League now, Roger Tracey. We hear his goals, his plan for cricket in the US, and it's really about growth and unity. And you hear the man eloquent in his speech, and that is also important. We need somebody who can speak. We need somebody who can represent, and I think he is the right candidate for the job. I support him. If I have my vote to cast, definitely I've cast it in that bucket. So we expect him to do a lot. As I said earlier, to whom much is given, much is expected. So Roger Tracey, looking forward to the work that is ahead of him. So thank you, guys.